So I was on this Soviet-era train on the way to the hospital, and I was miserable. I hadn't shaven in days. My eyes were bloodshot from not sleeping. And my nose was running. And I couldn't wipe it because I didn't have any tissues. So I had to use my sleeve like a homeless person. And I was very, very furious. I was angry. I was angry at every little thing. Which is weird because I'm a nice guy and I don't really get angry. And one side of my brain was looking at the other side of my brain and it was like, chill out, dude. And the other side of my brain was like, fuck you. And as I was sitting there in that state, this girl sat down across from me, and she was beautiful. She had this gorgeous blonde hair and this creamy, milky skin. And she was young enough that she was super, super cute, but not so young that I had to feel creepy for being statutory. And my first thought was not, what would this girl look like naked? Which is weird, because that's usually my first thought whenever I meet a new girl. Or whenever I meet a girl that I've known for a very long time. Or frankly, whenever I meet a girl. No. My first thought, and it came into my mind like a flash, my first thought was of jumping into this girl's lap with my knee in her crotch and my leg on the seat next to her and taking her face and smearing my disease all over it so that she could be the first lieutenant in my zombie army. And we were gonna tear that train apart. And I think she saw me thinking about that because her eyes widened and she stood up and went to the other side of the train. And I realized that I didn't know what I was capable of. And I just prayed to God that that train would move a little bit faster so that I could get to the hospital before anybody else got hurt.